I feel like my volume is super loud.
This one?
No, my headphones.
Here it is live from Say What You Will Radio Studios in Mesa, Arizona. It's the Pops and Low Radio Show with your host, the purveyors of odd news, Pops and Low.
All right, thank you for that amazing intro, Andrew Jones. I hope everybody's doing well. Make sure we can be heard. Just for the heck of it, Producer Ray, if you don't mind going down to where it says mic in that little settings there.
That one?
Yeah, click that and then click audio. And then, yeah, we're good. We're all set. Perfect. All right. Well, welcome to the Pops and Low Radio Show. It is Friday night. We are live right here on the Pops and Low Radio Show, both the Facebook and the YouTube.
The Facebook and the YouTube.
Yeah, so we're live. Anything how to my right, of course, I got to do my introductions. We've got the co-host Low,
The
co-host Low, and we got Producer Ray
here on
Hey,
the
everybody.
Facebook and the YouTube.
That's exactly
And
right. So
the saywhatyoulradio.com.
that's right. SayWhatYouWillRadio.com. That's where you can find all of our shows, as well as our sponsors. Right there on SayWhatYouWillRadio.com. So anyway, anything, I always start off the show, anything interesting or odd happened to either one of you this week?
Nap.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Please.
So
All right, let's hear
I was
it.
prepared for this one. I was thinking about it. So, in my Italian class, as anyone knows, I am taking Italian as
Uh-huh.
my second language in college. I had to research odd holidays, and I
Ah.
found, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this or not, the Pastafarians.
You say the
Ooh.
The
Pastafarians?
pasta.
Not like the Rastafarians,
Right.
No.
but the
They
Pastafarians.
are, but instead of God, it's pasta.
Yes.
Okay.
And their heaven
Interesting.
is volcanoes of beer and strippers.
Whoa, this is a real thing?
Yes, this is a real thing. And they celebrate every weekend, and
Ah.
every Friday they have to wear a colander on their head.
What?
Yes, that's what yes.
Interesting.
But every day is a holiday. Every day they celebrate something.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
365
Yes.
days a year.
Uh-huh.
They have
They
there's
have
no like
something.
holidays from the holiday.
is it Pastafarian just because they're Italian?
No, they're not Italians. It was just like
Oh,
an
in
odd
lieu
holiday.
of-
And I found this as I was Googling.
where are these Pastafarians located?
everywhere.
there could be a Pastafarian
wow.
living near you.
everywhere. And in their driver's license, actually, they have to wear a colander on their head to identify as a Pastafarian.
No freaking way.
It's like those people that don't believe in the law. Hey, Donna Malone's in the room. How you doing, Donna Malone?
Well, hey.
Yeah, so it's like those people that don't believe in the law, and I forget what they're called, but they get pulled over and they're like, well, I'm not really driving, I'm a passenger. I'm just an operator.
no,
you know what I'm talking about? Those
No, I
type of
haven't
people.
heard of that.
Oh, what are they
But-
called? I forget what they're called.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's funny.
they're quote
Something
unquote-
citizen. There's something citizens.
I don't know.
And they give judges all kinds of hard times. You know what I'm talking
yes.
about?
Where they declare themselves they're like free of the natural laws of the land, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's so funny.
Something citizen.
Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. I know exactly what you're talking about. I learned about that in history class once, and those are a lot of those people live in places like Slab City.
They do.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
If you guys aren't familiar with Slab City, there's a whole thing of it on Netflix, and it's this place where you go and live, and they're like kind of on a county island, and they claim that they don't
Sovereign citizen.
Sovereign citizen.
Shout out to moms with the save. Sovereign citizen.
Yeah.
Right, and that sovereign would be the name.
That
They're
would
free
make
from all
sense.
their all the
Yeah.
laws of the land. Man,
How about that?
But yeah,
you guys could be living next to a Pastafarian.
I wonder if
Pastafarian.
any Pastafarians are sovereign citizens,
They
or
might be.
is there a crossover? You know what I'm saying?
they
A
might.
pasta sovereign.
I don't
Or
know.
a pasta
The-
citizen.
The
Or an
Pastafarians
impasta.
believe in the flying spaghetti monster. That is their.
Ah.
This, okay, my thing is like that
Hey, Miss
sounds
Lady's
great.
in the
It
room, by the
can't be real.
Yeah.
There can't be a person out there that's 100% dedicated to this lifestyle every single day.
Looking at their holidays, they're pretty fun.
They're like in depth and all that.
No,
too?
they're not in like.
Because like that's my thing is you got to have some like storied history to make this a real religious
Well, it's
movement.
I mean-
just something you do, fun every day, basically.
Every
Are these like the
single
people
day.
that celebrate like National Donut Day and stuff like that?
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
crazy because
Well,
those
like,
days are always
they
changing.
have like I looked at like my birthday is National Cynicism Day, so you like
cynicism.
yes.
No
so
Ah.
my
kidding.
day-
What are the odds?
But then there's also like I looked at Aaron's birthday. Aaron's birthday is National Llama Day.
Llama,
Oh,
Yeah, just
Yama.
stuff like that.
interesting.
And,
Interesting.
yeah.
You didn't look up my birthday though.
No, but I can.
All right.
Yeah.
Do it
If
right now.
anybody in
You're
the
on the
comments wants to
productions.
know their birthday and what their holiday is,
Miss
let me know.
Lady, you're doing. We're doing very well. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you being here. We're gonna look up my birthday for the Pastafarian. What
For those that don't know, this is the John Smith that's birthday is on September 26th.
Yes, September 26th.
Well, there you go.
There you
go. Don't give out the year because that'll.
They already know. It's
right.
too late.
All right.
Hey, Katie says, hey, Lo, did you start school this week? You did. In
The news
fact,
is
you
out.
did. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I work for her mother-in-law, so yes. No, the teaching has not begun. Orientation began, but yes, I did back on Wednesday.
October 29th, we have Miss Lady.
Okay,
Yeah.
she
Okay.
wants to do hers too. All right, bet.
So Dad's is September 26th. Scrub the poop deck day.
Scrub the poop
Scrub
deck
the poop
day.
deck day.
Okay, so everyone goes out and
So if my wife is listening, that is why I am normally telling jokes and telling stories about
The poop deck.
but poop,
Defecation,
just
right.
poop in general.
yeah.
That's
October 29th is Nut Day. So like peanuts and hazelnuts and stuff like that.
Or you're a
And,
nut.
yeah.
Who knows?
Or
Nut-
Who
nut-
knows?
Who knows?
Nut Day.
Um,
Miss Lady Nut Day. There you go.
Man.
There you go.
Logan's birthday, May 7th, is Scurvy Awareness Day.
Scurvy.
Makes sense.
Man, Scurvy Awareness Day.
Scurvy Awareness Day.
I want to know what the last recorded
Arr.
case of scurvy is.
I
That's
got
what I
the
want to
scurvy.
know.
Arr.
I'm telling you.
Talk like a pirate.
Hey, it's a pirate's life for me. I'm telling you, there would
You know-
not be a better role than rum on the ocean every day.
Yeah, raping and pillaging.
I mean, hard pass on the rest, but you know, I'll take the rum on the ocean.
No, but speak like a pirate is actually a day. Speak like a
Yeah,
pirate day.
it's a
That is
day.
an
It's a
actual
holiday.
holiday. That's
Mhm.
and I'm sure those goofballs at the
They might.
Pastafarians
I
celebrate
haven't read
that.
all of them.
Those Pastafarians are probably on with some rum on the ocean too. 'cause
Oh, we
that's
didn't put up our phone number either.
Oh, we did not.
Yeah, hit the old banners there.
867-5309.
This one?
There you go.
There you go.
That'll do it. Join the convo.
Yeah, if you want to be part of the show or you got something odd to share, the number 602-475-2000. 2000. Miss Lady says, okay, my daughter's July 26th.
Oh, there you go. All
Yeah,
right, July
see?
26th. See, we're going to do some research today, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good way to segue. Good start, Red.
Yeah.
July 26th, White Wine Day.
Whoa, that's
an interesting
sophisticated.
name.
Yeah.
That's like, elegance in class.
Mhm.
Hey,
Oh,
Jennifer
man.
Myers is in the room. She says, why I start watching and it's all about poop.
What's
Well,
our show not about
you
that?
know,
You know,
I'm
we-
just a, you know,
We should tally how many odd news stories we've had about poop.
that should be the name of the show. Scrub the poop deck.
Scrub
Right.
the poop deck.
Scrub the
there you
poop
go.
deck.
That's today's episode.
Yeah, Miss Lady says, nice. Yeah, White Wine Day.
White Wine
Interesting.
Day. Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
How about
is there
that?
like a calendar you can look at that you could print out and have all the different days? Because I feel like,
Oh yeah. It's just a big
Oh,
list.
well, all right, let's start January 1. Read a couple down.
January 1st.
I just want to see how kind of the flow goes. Like, is there a chronological order to the
So,
days? Like,
January 1st, as we all know, is New Year's.
right, the
It
day of the
is
new.
Another freaking year day.
Another freaking year day.
Poop,
January.
poop, and low show.
No, Pop's poop and low show.
Oh, Pop's poop and low show.
I know it all looks the same. See, that's what his brain goes to.
Pop's poop and low show.
January 2nd is Swiss Cheese Day.
Oh, now imagine you can
Another
combine
freaking year.
Swiss cheese and White Wine Day.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. They
Huh?
should have an order, right? There should be.
All right, look
your
up
cheese
moms.
Day should be.
Moms.
Look up July 30th because if I'm Scrub the Poop Deck Day, I want to see how compatible our days are.
Right. Which, hey,
Parmesan Day.
Parmesan Day.
there's another cheese day. All right. So, for those of you that don't know, she popped in the room earlier. You didn't see her, but 7 days from now, it is Mother's birthday.
It is.
It is.
We're gonna need some serious shout outage.
Shout outage for all the
Bob
moms
said
out there.
another friggin' Swiss cheese day.
Yeah, I guess that's a popular
What's
thing.
January 3rd?
January 3rd is Make Macaroni Pictures Day.
What? Oh, hey, speaking of Katie, Kyle's birthday is January 8th. What's that?
January 8th, Bubble Bath Day.
Whoa!
Oh.
That does not fit his personality,
Now,
but that's
see,
funny.
I could do Bubble Bath Day.
Mhm.
Could you?
Yeah,
You're a bubble bath guy.
I don't see why not.
You're a Winston and Jess from New Girl getting the tub in the apartment because they want to
And
take baths
he's like
day.
singing to himself.
Yeah, Jennifer says woo-hoo Shelly Day. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah, that's really what July 30th is Shelly Day.
Yeah, well, it's birthday month.
But
You
it's,
see.
It is birthday month.
It
There
is
you go.
birthday month. Yeah. Although it's been a weird birthday month. And one of these days, I'm going to have 31 days of birthday.
You shouldn't do anything like the 12 days of Christmas. Just putting it out
No,
there.
no, we're going to have no
No
geese
birds.
flying or
No
flocking or whatever they
birds.
are.
all right, Katie
Yeah.
said hers is January the 15th.
January
Oh.
15th is Unicorn Day.
Oh,
Whoa!
unicorn day.
Yeah.
And then Rikers is April 29th.
April 29th is Dance Day.
Dance day.
Do December 30th for me. That's my little man.
December- Whoop, scroll past it, sorry.
December 30th.
Get drunk early for Hogmanay.
What?
Wow.
All right.
I don't know what that means.
I
I don't
don't
either.
either. Last one, September 21st.
September 21st. Ashley's birthday?
It is.
Ah.
21st. Sarcasm Day.
Oh, well, how about that?
Babe, I don't know if you're watching, but man.
Shell says, let's not, but thanks for the offer.
November
Well,
14th and 18th.
November 14th and February 18th.
February 18th, sorry.
Yeah, November 14th, and then we'll
14th
get on with the show.
is Laugh Like a Lunatic Day.
Okay.
Ah.
And February 18th is Naval Appreciation Day.
Oh,
Belly buttons.
yeah, cleaning out that you're getting the funk out
Yeah.
of there.
Every
Yeah.
once in a while, you got to do it.
Okay, two things we got to address real quick. Katie, I just found that out from Lori just yesterday that it's the 28th. My son is the 30th. That's so freaking weird. I'm really excited for you guys for number 2. Congratulations again.
Mm.
And then Pop, do you know what February 9th is? I know what
That's
February 9th
Adoption
is.
Day.
That's Adoption Day. That's the only day
Adoption
that
Day.
is.
That's exactly
All
right.
right. What is it on the thing?
Oh, February 9th. That's Angry Conservative's birthday.
That's funny. What a small world.
Aha.
Hmm. February 9th is Extraterrestrial Culture Day.
Yo. Okay, so for every adoption day now, we
We
gotta
gotta
go
watch
do some
E.T..
alien stuff. Go to Roswell or something crazy, right?
See, that
Go
makes
look,
perfect
track
sense.
down
There
Area
you go.
51, whatever we gotta do.
All right, Red, let's get ready for Today
Oh.
in History. Today
Today in history.
in History. All right, well, that's our opening for Today in History, 1567. This is a long time ago.
Throwback.
That is a very long
Yeah, we're
time.
going 500 years
Flashback
ago
Friday.
almost. Mary, Queen of the Scots, is imprisoned and forced to abdicate her throne to her 1-year-old son, James VI.
What?
Sexism.
Just, yeah, see that? Sexism, right?
How far we've come. Oh my
Mhm.
Lord. Think about that. Your 1-year-old child. They're like, nah, he's more worthy ruler than you. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Powerful.
You shall abdicate your
Oh,
throne.
man, that's a great abdicate.
Abdicate. We
Hit
got
the
comments up there. Yeah, let's
We do.
jump to the comments
Sorry
there.
about
No worries.
How
No
dare you.
worries. Oh, they're just saying hello to each
Oh,
other.
angry conservative said I was adopted too.
Rock on. Be part of the club.
We in there.
Part of the club.
We in there.
Sorry.
All right. So 50, yeah, that was 1567, 1829. Now we're jumping almost
Mm.
300 years into the
Mhm.
future. William Austin Burt, he patented America's first typographer. In other words, a typewriter,
Wow.
a
Wow.
typewriter,
You said that. What year was that?
typographer. That was 1829.
1829 was the
Yeah.
first typographer.
How about that?
Man, I feel like that's
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then they went to the telegram. Why?
yeah, why'd you go backwards?
Well, the
Feel like that made it
telegram was
harder.
for more like a phone. This is for a typewriter. You know, typing
That's
up letters.
true.
Yeah,
That's
typing
true.
up
Even
letters.
still, I feel like here, take it by horse is still faster because
Yeah.
that was a mess.
For you Mormons out there, if there's any Mormons listening, 1847, the first members of the Church of Christ of Latter-day Saints, aka the Mormons, arrive in Utah, settling at present-day Salt Lake City. Now, here's
Utah.
some trivia questions for you. This is a yes or no question, was Utah part of the United States?
Not at that time.
That is correct.
Yeah, no.
Bing, bing, bing.
That
'Cause
is
it was
correct.
still Mexico.
It was still Mexico. Exactly
Mexico.
right. In
Remember the
fact,
Alamo.
Was Utah part of the Louisiana Purchase?
I believe it was.
Was
yeah, I
it?
think it was.
Well, I don't know. I think it
thought it
probably
somebody
was.
fact check that for me.
I thought it was that cut. 'Cause
We
it went
bought the
through Col-
Louisiana Purchase from France, though.
Yeah, the
right?
Louisiana
yeah, so
Purchase
that
was from the Rocky Mountains to the
because
right.
California. Oh, right.
Yeah,
See?
so you-
Mexico is the left.
Yeah, that's
UDA.
exactly right.
UDA.
So they were not part of the United States at that point. Now, I will say this is an interesting thing.
Mhm.
In order to become part of the United States, they had to denounce their polygamy, or the United States would not accept them,
Hmm.
Utah, as a state. So
Jokes
that was
on the
part of the deal.
US.
That was part of the deal. Yeah. So there you go. A little
Didn't go
history.
so well.
1904. I think our current president would be happy about this one. 1904, the ice cream cone was invented.
Hmm.
How about
Hey,
that?
Everybody loves ice cream. What a great day.
You know, you look at it.
1904, he's like, you guys, guess what I figured out?
Listen.
Check this out.
You know
This
how
is-
ice cream, right? That stuff that it gets all melty, right? You put it in a bowl. What a waste of a bowl. Look at this. It's a freaking cone.
It's like an edible bowl.
He's like, you know those cones
Edible bowl.
outside? I flipped
Edible
it
bowl.
upside down.
Edible bowl.
Edible bowl. It was an edible bowl.
Bowl.
But it wasn't
Bowl.
bowl-shaped.
Bowl. No, it wasn't. It was cone shaped.
But
That's
they were
exactly right.
cones.
But they were cones.
But they were cones.
Wedding singers.
Well, yeah. So there you go. So 1904, the ice cream cone. Now you never think about stuff like that. You just order a cone. You don't think about like
You gotta give
when
a
the first
damn about
ice
the
cream
guy that
cone.
invented it, but you should.
Yeah, there you
Should.
go. And finally, jumping into somewhat modern time, 1974, the Supreme Court rules that President Nixon must surrender the Watergate tapes.
Mm.
I am not a crook.
am not a crook.
So there you go. That was today
In history.
in history. All right.
We should have some awesome follow-up music on here, but
We
I
should.
failed. Anyways, it's too late now.
the moment's passed.
Right, moment's passed.
The
Moving
moment
on.
has passed. Let's
So it's time for the other banner. Speaking of which,
all right.
bam, click it up there. Nope, up higher, up to the left, right down, left, right
There
there.
it is. All right. Well, the first odd news story of the night is a British engineer stacks world record M&Ms. world record stack of M&Ms. So the guess is, let's jump to the comments here before
Okay,
I
hold
get
on,
into the
hold on,
story.
hold on. I need to clarify. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so we are going to have you comment in the comment section how many M&Ms you think the world record is that he stacked. But is he stacking packs of M&Ms?
Nope. He's stacking individual M&Ms.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's a talent.
How many individual M&Ms
All
would
right,
you
Rick.
say would be the world record?
Ready to give the first answer? We're going to go youngest, oldest.
I want to say like 140.
You think he stacked 140 M&Ms straight up?
Uh-huh.
It's 140. Dave Smith is in the room.
34. Angry Conservative said 5. Katie said 375. You think that man stacked?
34.
I'm gonna go. I kind of like the 34 guess.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go way lower. I'm gonna go 18.
Oh, 18.
Mm.
All right. The low says 18. And Ray, you said how many?
140.
140.
All
Dave
right.
Smith says 34. Angry Conservative says 5.
Ooh,
And Katie Nussbaum says 375. Well, Angry Conservative hit the little dinger button. I don't know if you got the sound
didn't have it
effects.
on deck, but I appreciate you calling me out for it. I appreciate
No,
that.
hit the fourth one.
Yeah, dishing.
Winner. The top. Yeah, there. You,
Winner. He said the fourth. It was number 2.
oh, you didn't even have the volume. up.
Oh,
You
look
gotta-
at that. We're doing it, guys.
You got it. Not that one. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. You don't need that one on the
That's for the
left.
call-in.
What's that?
This is for the call-in.
No, this one's for the calling. Right here. Oh, the Bluetooth. You're right. You're right. I'm a doofus. All right. Anyway.
We're together.
Oh,
here.
Linda Dunlap Baver's in the room. How you doing, Linda? She's a cousin
Holy cow.
on my
Oh.
dad's side.
She used to be
Wow.
here
Yeah.
every day. It's been
Hello,
a couple
family
months.
that I don't know.
Well, yeah. So I would be her cousin. So the two sitting here are second cousins. So
Second cousin.
that's right. So Linda, you're
Hello.
meeting two of our family. two
She's
of
been
your
in the
family
room
members.
before.
She has.
She used
So
to be
she
here
would-
every Friday.
She would know you.
Right.
She would not know producer Ray.
Hello, I'm new.
Reginald.
Reginald. All right. So there you go. Yeah, number 5.
Okay, pause.
5 was
Katie
correct.
said the background is missing. PSA, people, it is not. We're trying something new today.
Yeah, we're just
Hanging
Experimenting.
out today.
Enjoy the green.
yeah, we had some technical problems. It is what it is. Lockdown boredom led to a British engineer to purchase a bag of M&Ms, but instead of devouring the candies, he decided to try stacking them to break a Guinness World Record title. Quote, it was wet, rainy, and quite miserable. Kind of like it is here in the Mesa
Today.
area. Yeah, it's been wet, rainy, and hot. Steamy out there. Steamy. We're all stuck inside, so I thought I'd cheer myself up by getting a bag of M&Ms to eat. Will Cut Bill 23 told USA Today, or Today Food, actually. Eventually, I was so bored, I started stacking them. How about that? Cut Bill, who works as an engineer in Solihull, England, said he Googled to see if there was a Guinness World Record he could beat. When he learned it was just 4 of the candies, he decided to make his mission to stack at least 5. The following day, with a steady hand and plenty of focus, he turned on his phone video camera and got to work trying to stack the candies. It was a lot harder than you think. When I first saw the world record, I said, let's give this a go. That looks easy, Cut Bill said, but imagine stacking soccer balls on top of each other. It probably quite smaller than that. If one is out of place, it ruins the entire stack.
Okay, here's my thing. You couldn't have picked a more frustrating task. He's like, oh, I just wanted to kick back, relax, do something to cheer me up. He's like, let me do the most frustrating thing in the world. Mother says she's been that bored.
Sorry, I've been that bored,
Beat
man.
the record. Beat the record. Beat
Well,
the
that's
record.
what we're going to do.
I'm feeling more confident about my guess, though.
What's your guess?
My guess was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rake said 140.
Yeah.
He's trying to beat the record of 4.
I think
Yeah,
Katie was in like almost 400.
375.
That's-
Dad already said what it was.
I didn't hear it.
It was 5.
No, you didn't say that official. He was going to try for that. You didn't confirm that that's what
No,
he
he
did.
said, but that's why we did the button.
Thanks for paying attention,
You're
producer Ray.
welcome.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Kyle
Kyle
just
said he's going to try 6.
there you go. Get the video rolling.
Go for it.
Yeah, because you don't want
Do
to
we
get to
have
6
M&Ms here? No, I
I was going to go get a bag.
might
but
have to go puff
We
some, and
have-
I'll sit here and do it on camera.
A duck.
we got a duck.
Hey, shout out to the duck.
That's right.
Out to the duck.
Yeah. So you don't want to have to find your phone or a camera after you stack the 6. You see
No,
what I'm
'cause
saying?
Then you're like frantic.
Yeah, because then it's anything, the slightest wind.
Mhm.
it falls over. Falls over.
I'm telling you.
Or you like Kevin. Remember Kevin from The Office
Yeah.
knocked over that? Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. Yeah. 5 was the world record. He said he does welcome competition. So anybody that wants to compete, whoops, sorry.
So this is a
Producer.
task he enjoyed so much he's going to do it again. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
How about that? Hey, how about we have a word from a sponsor? What do you
Word
say?
from a
And
sponsor.
yeah, just
Or two.
just one. They're kind of long. Let's go the Espinoza Group.
Espinoza.
All right, Logan, did you notice that the real estate market here in Arizona has become completely insane?
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, it's super busy right now. It's hard to kind of, weave through everything and find your way.
Yeah, it really is. If you remember, well, you probably don't because you guys were young, but when we first moved to Arizona, we didn't know a real estate agent. And so we just kind of looked one up online. And Logan, we got taken for a ride when we first moved here. And so you've got to know and trust your real estate agent.
Yeah, I mean, real estate, especially, I'm young. I'm on my way to eventually being a home buyer. And that's something that, if you're not familiar with the industry, you got to have a professional to help you.
Exactly right. And there's only one real estate agent in the Phoenix metro area that I trust, and that is Sherry Espinoza. She's part of the Espinoza Group. You can find all of her listings, all of her information at azhomesbysherry.com. You can see right there at the bottom of your screen, right over there. Or you can give her a call, 480-584-7456. Again, that's 480-584-7456. That's the Espinoza Group, azhomesbysherry.com. All right, we're back. This is the Pops and Low radio show. We're live in the Say What You Will radio studios here in Mesa, Arizona. And along to my right, we've got our co-host, our lovely co-host,
Dashing, dapper.
Low. And we got producer Ray in the room as well. So she's here. She's running the show. So, and boy, we're going to miss you when you leave for school.
Oh, wow.
I
I
know.
also go to Michigan.
You go to,
too.
yeah, I know you're going to
I miss-
Michigan. You're bailing on the show.
I know.
The hell
Oh.
is wrong with
Do we
you?
not pay you enough? Is that the problem?
No, I don't get paid.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
you don't? Oh,
well,
I need to check my account. I don't think I've been getting paid.
I'll have to talk to the union, see if that's.
Ah, yes.
See what we
the-
can do
First
for you.
off, Reagan and I are the union. Okay, we've talked amongst ourselves. We need paid.
Oh no, I'm okay. This is fun.
She said, "No, I enjoy my time here."
That's
Please
exactly
don't
right.
kick me off your podcast.
Well, this one is out of Punta Gorda, Florida. Yeah,
Catchy.
yeah. How about that? Punta Gorda. Where do you live? Punta Gorda.
Punta is point.
Gorda.
Gorda, like, isn't
Guardo, Guardo
Gordo.
is watch to watch
Mm.
in
I thought-
Italian. Gordo.
Uh,
I thought Gorda was fat,
Gordo is fat. Yes.
and then, but I don't know what Gord does
Fat
because I don't think
point?
there's a.
fat point.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a fat.
maybe
point.
it's like like maybe not like fat exactly, but like a
Maybe a pH fat.
like, yeah, or like
Huge.
a yeah
a huge point.
Oh, let's see. You ain't
pertinent.
Pertinent point.
you ain't a good worker, producer Ray. You're leaving your job. See
Yeah.
that?
Oh.
She's a short timer.
Quitting early.
Yeah.
Short timer.
Yeah, we got her off a temp service.
Budget cuts.
Right.
Kyle says exactly right. Well, you gotta live within your means. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
From Punta Gorda, Florida, a Florida man returning home from a doctor's appointment found a stranger skinny dipping in his backyard swimming pool, sheriff said. How about that? You,
You know
come
what's
home to
funny?
that.
It's Florida.
I've heard of that before. That's not uncommon. People do
No.
that here in Arizona. Like, unfortunately, usually it's kids jumping in other people's pools, but like, man, even still, that would be terrible to come home to. Let alone somebody clothing, fully in swimsuit wear in your pool. Someone that's naked in your pool is just even worse. Because not already are you nasty. I don't want you in there, but
Yeah.
But see, is it really gross?
yes, they're
okay,
nasty.
okay, but like you're swimming around.
Yeah. Is it
in
really
your
different if you
swims-
got
Yeah,
it?
that's what
Yeah.
I mean. Like
No,
in your swimsuit.
But I don't
versus
want you in my
nothing.
pool regardless.
That's fair.
Especially if you've got,
irregardless,
and
just
this was
regardless.
this was a PSA we had not too long ago. Doop, 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 doop. Can't have diarrhea and get in the pool.
Yeah, that's
That,
illegal.
according to the CDC.
That is
Yep.
illegal.
They said no diarrhea in the pool.
Correctamundo.
So at first, the man noticed clothes scattered across his lanai earlier this week. I'm not sure what a lanai is.
I don't know, but there was clothes
How's
scattered
it
across it.
spelled?
LANAI.
Elena?
Lanai.
Lanai. So then he saw the woman in his pole and called deputies, sheriffs, and the woman was hostile and told sheriff deputies to leave her alone. The report said.
This is my pool.
I'm thinking there was probably some sort of
Meth.
narcotic involved.
Math.
Yeah, either lots of booze.
Nah, she's drunk. You don't
Yeah.
go skinny dipping high. I feel like that's a drunk thing.
I don't know.
I don't feel like
Little shrooms,
People-
bath salts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't feel like people do
you're in a
meth and are
whole
like,
other
let
world.
me go swim. I feel like they do other
See,
activities.
But
Uh,
no, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
feel-
When you get those meth sweats,
yeah.
What do you know
what I'm
about
saying?
meth
Really, you gotta
sweats?
cool down.
I don't know.
What do you know about meth sweats and cooling down?
I don't
You
know.
two, you guys
I don't
over
know.
there.
That I don't know. Oh, a porch. Okay, so that's what a lanai is. It's a porch.
Mm.
Angry conservative. So.
Thank you.
See
It's
that?
Hawaiian for porch, she said.
Hawaiian.
Mm.
Now I want Hawaiian bread. Those little buns.
Hawaiian food.
Oh, Hawaiian punch.
Chicken.
Hawaiian punch. That's right. Yeah, with the coconut shrimp.
Yep.
Oh.
Flying Hawaiian, the food truck.
Oh my goodness. See how easy it is to divert our attention.
Yeah, I
Yep.
know. We get so
My
distracted.
attention is always on food.
The cops asked several times to get her out of the pole and get dressed. She finally followed their orders, but resisted when the deputies tried to detain her. She pulled away and said she was not going anywhere. Not going anywhere, the
You,
report said.
Hmm.
yeah.
She's a sovereign citizen.
Sovereign system. This is
Perhaps.
my pool.
Perhaps.
She's mad.
Swim in another person's pole day. That
Right.
was
There you go.
There you
the
go.
pastafarian.
Pastafarian day.
Pastafarian of the
Yeah,
day.
she was just celebrating that day.
Or maybe she was pastafarian. She was super drunk and,
Yeah.
had a lot of
I
pasta, a lot of
mean-
carbs.
Doesn't say whether or not she had a colander on her head.
Right.
But I guess when you skinny dip,
Right.
You shouldn't have any clothes on.
shouldn't have a colander on your head. Deputies took her to the Charlotte County Jail, but she refused to tell them her name. Officials eventually identified her through previous jail booking photos.
Oh, been here before.
Part
Yeah.
timer.
Frequent flyer.
Frequent flyer.
She's
I
a
wonder if it's the
frequent
same
flyer.
offense.
I don't know.
Similar.
The 42-year-old woman was charged with trespassing and resisting a law enforcement officer without violence. Oh, Regs, we're boring her over there.
No, I'm just.
Oh, I thought
Up
she was
late
repulsed
doing
by the
homework.
fact of a 42-year-old woman.
That's what they-
skinny dipping
I
in a stranger's
mean-
pool.
They always say that in corporate America. Like if you're yawning, are we boring you?
Are we boring you?
I'm sorry, is my meaning boring you, Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Yes, you SOB it is.
Actually,
I've
you
had
know,
this-
Why are we here? This
I've had
could
the
be an
same
email.
meeting 6 times. Yeah.
exactly right. I mean, seriously, we're not talking about anything work related.
Oh,
Right.
We're talking about everybody's weekend and what's something interesting you people don't know.
What's a unique fact about you?
that?
What's 5 facts about you? Oh God! When school starts and you have to go to the classes and they're like,
What's your favorite TV
"Share,
show?
Make
And that's exactly so. You know what's funny about that is you do that in college and you go to class and you introduce yourself right as you're a kid. They do all those icebreakers and things you get to know,
Uh-huh.
and then you get out in the corporate world and they do the exact same thing. People just never grow up
No, they don't.
ever. Like you could never just be like, I'm fully capable of introducing myself to Dave right here. Like I don't really give a shit about Dave, and
Yeah.
Dave isn't going to give a shit about me when we both get canned from this job. So, like, can we just move past
We're
the
not
pleasantries?
friends.
Yeah. I
Okay.
work with Dave. We may
We're
go get a drink on lunch
family.
break, and then we're done.
That's right.
Oh,
We're all family. No, we're not.
No. Are any of you
No.
paying bills? No.
Nah.
Exactly right. Because the day I leave here,
Yeah.
I will never
There's the
call
bird
you.
for you.
I will never call you. I will never send you a
We
Christmas
may
card.
or may
No.
not be Facebook friends.
Unless
And
you get
that's-
like really close with somebody, because there's always somebody.
Man.
that
Yeah,
you, like
yeah.
there's like that one person who you just like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
somebody.
there's been like
Maybe.
one or two every job I've had, like one or two that's stuck with me.
yeah.
But like it's like a very specific few.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
they gotta make effort too. You feel me? It can't just be no half relationship. Like I'm cool. I don't need extra Facebook friends. I'm good
No.
on that.
Yeah, and when they have like the what's your favorite TV show?
Oh,
I always sit and think, what is the creepiest show I can come up with?
Bones or not Bones, Dexter.
he's like
Dexter.
He's like first 48. That's where I take a lot of notes.
How to Get Away with Murder.
How to get away with murder, man.
Faces of Death.
Right.
That's
Oh,
my
man.
favorite one.
He gets
Faces
sick.
of Death.
Yeah, Poltergeist, The Exorcist. Right. He said, I
I
really want
watch
to
it every night
experience.
before sleep.
Yeah, he said, I really want to experience all possession.
Something interesting we don't know about you.
Right.
Yeah, then you got to come up with
I
something.
perform
you know?
exorcisms in my spare time.
Yeah,
I bless the wood in Home Depot.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
that's right.
I'm a sovereign citizen and I go to Home Depot and exercise demons out of wood.
Aaron Hazel says work is just grown up high school.
That's
Yeah.
literally what it is. It's just grown up in you wind up running into a lot of people you've never met before, and then you realize they're versions of other people you've met before.
Yeah,
It's all the same. Everybody really is like everybody else. Like,
that's right.
Everybody wants to be so special.
and unique.
I'm extraordinary and unique, and I do my
Man,
own thing.
I'm
and
outside of the box.
no.
I don't fit the norm.
There's things that I've done that I should
Shut
be
up,
in
Ted.
prison for. That's a good answer. what are things that
I
people?
killed a man with
There's
these
things I've
thumbs.
done that I should be maybe in prison for.
Well, that's why the people that win, right, have the like craziest stories about bad things that they've done. Notice that you always wind up getting talking about like previous DUIs, or like you always have that one guy that goes off on a tangent about how he got released from his last job for
And
some
then the
crazy
manager
reason.
walks away going, "How did he
Yeah.
get
Oh
hired?"
God, what did we do? Right? Man,
All right, Oh, that was weird.
he wasn't ready.
I had like a bit of a drink, like that slime in the back of your
The-
throat.
the
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a little bubble or something. You know?
Oh,
And
that's the meth.
And it like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
See, that's
Yeah.
the meth.
You
These
gotta-
two right here. No, it's
Yep.
that meth coats your throat.
you go to talk and you sound like Droopy the dog.
Uh-huh.
No.
Weird. So this story, I actually got video. We got some video of this
Mm.
story. A 13-year-old Pennsylvania girl got more than a thrill while riding on a thrill ride at an amusement park. She got the shock of her life.
Hey,
That's because a seagull flew right in her face while she and her friend were aboard the spring shot ride at Maury Piers in Wildwood, New Jersey. Let's
I waited until we spun over and then I quickly took it off of me because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was going to hurt me. Seagull just flew away, and the only thing that happened to me was a little tiny cut. That was all.
that thing is
Seriously,
on
like
there
a
for a
sponge.
good 5 count. And then
Yeah.
she literally was like, all right. Like, just realizes at some point, oh, I can move this thing. But
yeah.
man, her face summed it up.
Well, there you go. How about that? A bird
Man.
in the face is better than
Right. One in the hand and the bush and
I
then
don't
the
know.
neck. Right.
Yeah, there's something about
Yeah,
that
something
saying.
like that.
Well, her name is Kylie Holman of Weatherly, was celebrating the 14th birthday of friend Georgia Reed on July 6th when they got aboard the ride, which shoots passengers into the air at speeds of 75 mile an hour, according to the park website.
Yo,
Wow.
she's 75 mile an hour into a bird. And that thing catches her in the neck. She's like,
She just
She froze and then looked at
she was super cool about it.
Yeah,
I
she
would have been
just, like,
tripping.
took it off all like calm and everything.
I would have been tripping. Like, I really would have been freaking out. I'd been like, oh my God, right?
Yeah.
Like, some reaction. She was like,
Bird gone.
Yeah.
let me remove you from the 75 mile an hour ride.
I mean, that's something that's a
That
one
thing
in a
coulda, like,
million.
Oh,
Bit at her throat or something like that. She was like,
I don't think that bird was ready for 75 miles.
that
an
bird
hour.
was probably dead. That thing's like,
She's
right up on her.
flew away.
Oh, man.
The girl's ride was captured on video, including the moment when the seagull flew into Holman's face.
Imagine being the flight attendant watching that back. He's like, oh,
You know how they have pictures.
right. He's
Yeah.
a carny. Yeah, that's the instant. They're printing that picture. So, do you want to buy a copy? Or like,
That's fantastic. It's cool that they gave her the video.
that is awesome. Because, I mean, that's so once in a lifetime. You have to. Like, that carny, that probably their week is made.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
so unique.
They're gonna talk about it for years.
They've been taking this, this road show all over, right? Now they have this one moment in time that changes up the monotony of carny life.
The video shows Kylie yelling, a bird flew on my face. A bird flew in my face. Oh my God. But Georgia had no idea what was going on right next to her. I was trying to tell her, Kylie said. She told me to stop talking because she thought she was going to throw up, her friend said.
She's like, I almost died from a bird to the eyeball. And she's like, I don't care. I'm about to.
Shut up. Yeah, quit
Shut
talking.
up.
Girls are terrible.
Oh, my Lord. Everybody's for themselves. Those are the moments that show you. Bird attack, over here vomiting. Doesn't matter. Don't care.
George's mother watched the ride from below, but had no clue just how bird-brained it was for her daughter and Kylie. See, they
try hard.
they really try to put the puns in there.
Yeah.
Push
You
it.
know,
Yeah.
and it just kind of takes away from it. We did not know what happened. Okay, well, anyway, you saw the video. So
Man.
a bird hit a girl in the face, going 75 mile an hour on an
Dude.
amusement ride.
I'm surprised
That thing
she
was
and the
full
bird didn't
span.
get hurt.
Right? That thing was like full span into her. Whack! Like,
It was like, rapid.
yeah, it's like
It was
somebody
a
you threw up
scar.
against the wall, like blam. Like,
Yeah, maybe we ought to just play that again. What do you say?
yeah,
I'll
run it
play
back.
out.
Run
Yeah,
it back. one more
run
time.
that one more time.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, yeah. I mean, look at her. She's laughing.
I just realized her friend's cussing a storm. Meanwhile, she should be cussing. Her friends dropping F-bombs and whatnot.
I mean, look at her eyes. Her eyes. She's like, what the heck just happened?
Show up. She's like frozen in fear. And then I love the way she pulls it off. It's so look at that, so casual.
like-
and the bird's like, all right, I'm out.
I waited
Like,
until
let me just flap away.
it was over, and then I quickly
That's great.
Oh, that was wonderful.
You know when like villains and stuff in TV shows like take off their mask and
Right, it's like the big reveal.
It's like that's what it looks like.
What's that new show they have, The Masked Singer, right? It should be something like that, right? Where it's just like, it's me, right?
Oh, that was classic. Classic. Good, good
what a
stuff.
unique story.
Yeah,
Man.
absolutely. Well, we got a couple more stories here.
Mhm.
Yeah, a couple more stories here. The gun that killed Billy the Kid is
Whoa.
going up for auction. Take a stab. What do you think the starting bid for comments there.
No. We
have
have
the
the picture
We did have the picture. Yeah, there you go. So go back to Brand there and yeah,
up there, down
There it
there.
is.
So this is what it was.
there's a picture.
So that's Billy the Kid's actual gun.
That's the gun that killed Billy the Kid. That's the
wow.
gun that killed Billy the Kid. Yeah, so go
Interesting.
ahead.
All right, you said it's going up for auction.
Yeah, it's going up for auction. What would you say the starting bid would be for the gun that killed Billy the Kid? What do you think?
Starting bid that killed the kid.
Oh, I like that.
7,000.
Ray,
That's
where you
it?
at? Where you at?
That's
It's a
it.
it's a antique gun.
It's a okay. It's an antique, so that already bumps up the value. But
Right.
it's a famous gun, so
Ah.
that bumps
Because
up the value.
those guns, like they can go from anywhere. Like normally, like they make newer models of that. They're like 500 to a couple thousand. I'm saying like maybe the antique and nostalgia another $5,000. So that's where I got my 7 from.
Angry Conservative comes in at 25,000.
Man, I may be way out of my ballpark here.
See, I'm thinking something like 65.
Ooh.
65,000?
She said the big Kahuna.
The big, because like there's got to be some crazy cowboy lover who's just like this.
You know
is
what?
it.
You are right, Reagan. There's a buyer for everything.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, actually, the gun that killed Billy the Kid is going up for auction. Starting bid $2 million.
Knew it was up there.
Why?
Didn't think that much.
No one cares that
What?
much.
Well, somebody cares. A revolver that killed one of the most famous wanted men in the Wild West 140 years ago is slated to be offered for millions of dollars next month. Prior to his killing, a judge is said to have sentenced famed outlaw Billy the Kid to hang until you're dead, dead, dead.
Right.
Billy was rumored to respond, and you can go to hell, hell, hell. How about that?
Mhm.
Let's see. Legends like these, some facts and other fiction chronicled the kid's life have persisted more than 100 years after his death. And they've kept history buffs captivated by Billy the Kid's tale. They've also driven interest in pieces of Wild West history for which collectors are prepared to pay hefty prices. In 2008, for instance, Bonham sold Billy's gun for $64,000.
See, I feel like that's more realistic though. You sell his actual gun for 64,000
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was right. With
and
the
then
65.
$2 million for the one that killed him.
Well,
That makes no sense.
I
you
mean, okay.
the one that
But
killed
it's-
him.
It's,
Yeah,
you
but
know
this
that
is
song,
Billy the Kid's gun.
that song by Elvis. It's it's like the Big Iron. That
Mm,
song. It's like that.
Interesting.
It's like it's not the actual guy, the bad guy who's killed all these other people who's like super intimidating. But then the ranger comes in and he like takes him out, and that's the cool guy. That's the guy that the whole song is about. That's why
I
the
see
gun's
you.
worth more.
Gotcha. There you
Okay.
go. Billy the Kid, a gunslinger often said to have killed 8 men, had been on the run for 3 months when Sheriff Pat Garrett hid in a dark bedroom and shot him in the chest on July 14th, 1881 in Fort Sumner, New Mexico, according to Garrett's account.
That's a wimpy way to go out.
Look,
Yeah.
I just picture some guy, pow, gotcha. Like, he jumps out of a dark corner, pow. Right? Gotcha,
someone
you son of a
someone
bitch.
was there like, yeah, you might want to hold on to that gun.
Right.
That gun's probably going to be worth something.
No, because
someday.
he did the spin back into the holster afterward. Walked out of the room, cool as hell. I got Billy the Kid up there. I'm telling you, did some corny shit.
Went to the
Pow,
side,
gotcha.
like
Yeah.
his big walk.
You know who I
in.
just
I
killed?
don't know.
Billy the friggin' Kid.
You know, the
Laying
sad
up there
thing
in the
about it is-
hotel.
The sad thing is, it was kind of a anticlimactic ending.
That's what I'm saying. It's wimpy. It's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, that dude popped out of a dark corner of the room.
Gotcha.
He's probably sitting there, gun trembling. Pow, gotcha. I'm telling you. Oh, that would have been great to recreate.
The
So we should
single,
make a parody movie.
hmm
well, they make Young Guns
Right.
with Estevan. What's his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, not Gloria Estefan.
I don't
The other
Did you say Gloria?
the other one. Yeah, the other Estevan.
I can't think of another
I'll-
one now that you said that.
No, that's in stuck in
funny.
your head. Yeah.
Gloria
Estevez, not Estevan. Estevez.
Emilio.
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 Yeah, there you go. You get Bob
Emilio.
Myers. There you go.
Yeah,
Exactly
that's all I
right.
think of as Night at the Roxbury. I don't even think Mighty Ducks. I don't think nothing. I just think Night at the Roxbury.
The single action revolver Garrett used will be offered at Bonham's auction house, which estimates it could go for $2 million to $3 million. Garrett had taken the gun from another member of the kids gang, Billy Wilson, after he arrested him. It was in the hands of both the lawmen and the outlaw at various times. Bonham Senior
That's
Special.
why.
Yeah, see
There
that?
it is. So
Yeah.
it's not just the gun that killed Billy the Kid. It's also been in the hands of all these notorious people. That's
Mhm.
why that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, Williamson predicts the weapon will be sold to an avid collector for even more than $3 million. That's the estimate.
Whoa, freaky stuff happening here.
What do we have here?
Go ahead and read that, Pops.
Lo, you and Kyle just did that at the same exact time. And I'm assuming you were Emilio.
Kindred souls. You know why? Because me and Kyle used to watch that freaking movie all the time.
That's right. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, let's fire up an ad real quick. Let's go ahead and we'll throw 2 back to back. We'll do Gray Feather Farm. And, hey, Lo, did you happen to catch the temperature lately here in Arizona?
A scorching 115 degrees today, a scorching 118 just yesterday.
Unbelievable. And you know what comes with high temperatures and dry air?
Dry skin.
Dry skin. That's absolutely right. Listen, if you're dealing or you're suffering from dry skin, you've got to check out Gray Feather Farms Crack Attack. They make it in a lotion. They make it in a cream, like this cream that I have right here, which is right above Logue's shoulder there.
Right there, Crack Attack.
I swear by Gray Feathers products and the Crack Attack Logue. I can't live without it.
Throw out your Proactive, throw out all that other stuff that dries your skin out even more. Crack
That's
Attack's
right.
going to be the way to go. All natural product. You got cracked elbows, maybe some bad spots of skin on your back, whatever you need, cracked heels, they're going to be the one for you.
That's exactly right. And they're all natural skincare products. They're very affordable. So check them out on saywhatyouvillradio.com. That's our website. If you go to the sponsors tab, just click the Gray Feather Farm logo that you see right above my head here.
Above his head.
And that's going to take you to their Etsy link. So check them out. All natural, very affordable, Gray Feather Farm skincare products. Hey, Logue, I want to talk about one of our sponsors called Nut Tree Design Company.
Yeah, this is a very unique company. It's another company that we have that's actually Etsy founded. All their products and different opportunities are on Etsy. But yeah, they do some unique work.
They do. In fact, they made us a custom Say What You Will radio sign. So if you want to show that to our viewers, check that out. That's handcrafted, all made out of wood. It's actually 3-dimensional letters. So it's really cool. We hang it right here in the Say What You Will radio studio. Now, they also make some really cool things too. One of their most popular items are souvenir cutting boards, if you will. Let me show you a picture. So if you have a recipe, let's say you have a recipe that's written in your grandmother's handwriting and your grandmother's passed, and you want to save that. what you can do is you can send that file over to Katie over at Nut Tree Design Company, and they will create that onto a cutting board.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great way to like memorialize and kind of commemorate and, keep that memory, nice and intact for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a really cool thing to have. And then that can be handed down from generation to generation. So check them out. They're Nut Tree Designs Company. They're on Etsy. You can also go to saywhatyouwillradio.com and click on the Nut Tree Designs Company logo, and that'll take you right to their Etsy page.
Yeah, and that's going to be under our sponsors tab there on saywhatyouwillradio.com. So make sure you check them out, reach out to them. They also have really good holiday specials where they do offer, other products and services and things like that. So reach out to them for all your needs.
All right, we're back. We are back with the Pops and Low Radio Show. We're here in the Say What You Will radio studios.
Stooge.
And so up next, we've got some pretty entertaining information. And these, Lo and Ray, weird fun facts about everyday things.
All right.
Wild and weird stuff. We got a couple comments there, Ray.
You said wild and weird?
That was from the Johnny Carson show back in the day. Weird, wild stuff. That was weird, wild stuff.
Weird, wild stuff.
What do you think, Ed? That was weird, Ed. Yeah, see? You guys have no idea what I'm talking about.
Nope.
No
It made me
idea.
think of I don't know. You haven't been to Disneyland, but there's this ride. It's called something I don't know. Sorry, but anyways, on the ride, that how they continuously say stuff.
Yeah,
over the thing. It's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
It was weird and wild.
Oh god.
So weird. See, freaking Dave.
Friggin' Dave.
I don't know what that
Because
means.
Bob said Emilio is Spanish for frickin'.
Oh, Emilio Bob. How about that? Friggin' Dave. All right. Anyway, so weird facts, fun facts about everyday thing. Stoplights for life. Stoplights. All right.
Okay.
Think about stoplights. For 6 months of your life, that is, the average person sits at stoplights for 6 months of their lives. Is that jarring to anyone else? 6 months out of each of our lives, we sit in the car waiting for the light to change.
Wow.
For each time we stop at a stoplight, we spend about 75 seconds waiting. What an everyday weird fun fact.
You know what would be cool? Okay. Now, obviously, this would be cool in any retrospect, because obviously you'd always want to be able to take instant replays of different clips of your life, that whole thing, right?
Yeah.
But let's say that you could take that specific time and make it like a mashup, how people do those 1 second everyday videos.
Yeah.
And do just what you're doing at that stoplight at that moment, right?
Oh, boy.
Conversations you're having, things like that'd be pretty cool.
Mm.
Interesting. He said, I'd run it after 3 months.
Not
That's what his mashup is, him just head on after the 3 month period.
it's not 6 months at one time. Yeah, 6 months over a lifetime. McDonald's Coke is special. Did you know that?
It can be used as a cleaner. I know that.
Yeah, like rust
To
off
clean
a
my
bumper.
insides. Yeah.
And I think you can clean battery terminals with Coca-Cola.
You can. You can.
The thing is, McDonald's and Coca-Cola have been working together since 1955. Their close relationship works both for companies, and the syrup that McDonald's uses for its soda fountains is shipped via stainless steel containers and not in plastic bags. How about that?
Back when Coca-Cola had cocaine in it. All right.
How about that? So,
Interesting.
so that's the only restaurant that has that Coke delivered that way.
Interesting.
How about that?
Interesting.
Special.
The money is
See, but is it really special because it goes to all McDonald's, and McDonald's is literally everywhere?
Yeah, they're putting McDonald's like just around us. I think you could probably hit like a 3-iron
Yeah.
and hit 3 or 4 of them. The thing is, well, there, I just read that. How about this? Lots of trees for lots of toilet paper. Think about that.
Do you have to exercise your toilet paper?
Huh?
What?
Exercise
Exercise the demon.
The lumber.
the lumber. So do you have to do it to your toilet paper?
I don't know. You probably
TP.
should.
Maybe, right?
Yeah, trees
But-
are. Go ahead.
Isn't toilet paper's not made of trees?
Well, yeah, it is. It's paper.
What?
What do you think it's made out of? Toilets?
You got to go back to school.
But it's not made out of trees.
But it's
Well, it
made out of
certainly
paper,
is. Yeah, certainly
which
is.
are made out of.
Trees.
paper.
He
Didn't you
said that looked very Seinfeld.
remember the history of
Yeah.
paper? Remember the history of paper? White
God,
truth.
dude.
Trees are cut down every day, whether for paper products or construction. For toilet paper specifically, it's a lot of trees that are cut down, like 270,000 trees per day.
What?
When you
How
gotta
about
wipe,
that?
you gotta wipe.
Yeah, they're starting to make it out of bamboo. You got that right.
Ooh.
Yeah. Linda says my dad used to put Coke on a rag and took the rust off the chrome bumpers. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
intense. That's great.
Yep, 270,000 trees per day, and that's just for toilet paper. Even before 2020, us Americans used a lot of butt wipe, a whopping 34 million rolls per day. A lot of toilet
but I
paper.
feel
That is
like
one
me,
thing. Yeah.
Personally,
Go ahead.
unlike Flo,
Point it out.
I feel like I only use one maybe in like 3, 4, probably even 5 days.
One roll.
Yeah, one roll. Like
Okay.
I feel like I don't personally use a lot.
Well, the $1 million question is it? Do you fold into the square or
Depends
do
on the
you
ply.
crumple into
You
a
fold it.
ball?
Nah,
You
you
fold
fold.
it.
Nah, the fold is the
The
efficient way.
crumple
Is
is
lazy,
lazy.
and disgusting.
and it uses too much and it is disgusting.
Yeah.
And it uses too much.
Look.
That's why Europe has bidets. That's exactly
yeah.
right.
See, the spraying of the water doesn't do anything for me. Not
That's why
cleanly. Don't
I run.
care.
I run the garden hose right through the bathroom
Right,
window.
just- so I stick my thumb on the side of it so it sprays up real fast. You know,
I mean, you do what you gotta do.
that's basically what a freaking bidet is.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I don't like. You're not clean, buddy. You just also wet. Like it's not clean. It's not like you
But
took a
it's supposed
shower.
to, like it's like a pressure washer.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's supposed to take it off.
but it doesn't because it's not like that. Just disappears.
Bob says once you go bidet, you don't,
don't
go,
go
back.
back.
Mm.
I don't feel like that rhymes. so it
See,
just
but have you
goes
ever
up.
used one? Do you know for sure that not all of it
I
comes
know
off?
for sure I'm not comfortable using one.
Yeah.
I would
See-
feel like a garden hose.
See, when I was in high school, I used to leave and use the water drinking fountain.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you,
Oh,
man. All right. Well,
Anyway,
I just man. Yeah.
but that was before I realized they were drinking fountains.
oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jennifer
Good
says the bidet
topic.
is the best. Oh no, that starfish is super clean.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
You know what's the funniest part about all that? The
why did
funniest
I-
part about all that is it took you guys longer, but it still took me a second to realize. And then you guys went,
I gotta start vetting these comments.
Well, Pops, you read them as they come in.
I
You
know.
just they come in, you're like, bam, bam. I'm like, no, let it
Yeah,
cleanse
let it hang
itself
out
for
for
a
a
second.
minute.
Yeah, let those comments.
I'm gonna tell you
stew.
this.
Yeah,
Okay, speaking to Reagan's point, toilet paper is one thing I will always be okay paying the price, damn near no matter what it is.
well, you got to do it.
I won't
That's what I'm gonna get you for your wedding present.
Bet.
I told mom this years ago.
efficient.
I'm gonna get you like 6 like
just give me the
huge-
freaking Costco
Now-
ones. Like,
Mhm.
and
If
that's-
Dave Smith is in the room, this is a question for you, Dave. If you're still watching, do you remember Mrs. Ziegler? She asked her. She
I
asked
remember
all of
Mrs.
us.
Ziegler.
Well, hold on a second. This is when we were kids.
No, I
Don't
was
jump-
just,
yeah, you just
hey.
happen to remember. So she asked all of us when we were kids if we ran out of toilet paper, what would you use as backup? I want to see if my brother can remember her son's answer.
Oh yeah. Bob says if your dog craps on the floor, you clean up with a dry cloth or a wet cloth.
No,
I
you
pick it up-
don't. You use a Ranger Rob pet poopy bag, Bob.
There you go. That I actually pick it up with a dry cloth and then run a floor cleaner over it. That's what I do. So yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you're listening to the audio version, if you're listening to Good Talk Radio, the simulcast of the Pops and Low Radio Show,
Oh.
we are about to end the show. And but you can hear the rest of it on saywhatyouwillradio.com. But thanks for listening. And Dave Smith, he hit the winner button there.
I don't really want to for that.
Exactly right, Dave Smith. A spoon. Now, how do you come up with that answer? When there's a million other things
Personal
that could
experience.
you could use if
Yeah,
you ran
that's
out of
gotta
he
be
didn't come
personal
up with that.
experience.
off the randomness. That was personal experience.
Spoon.
Pop said I use Lowe's hat.
Oh,
Wow.
no,
Get
Mark
personal here,
Espinosa
Bob.
is not going to like that.
Getting personal here, Bob.
Yeah.
A spork.
A spark.
Oh no!
She said flip flops and fly swatters work well too. What are we talking about here?
Flops and flies.
See, this is how you guys are getting to see. This is he loves the poop jokes. Flip flops and fly swatters. I want to ask you to elaborate, but I'm going to say no because I don't.
Did Mickey come into the conversation halfway through? Or did
Maybe
you see
because
that?
like we're talking about
If you run out of toilet paper, what do you use?
flip flops and fly swatters.
And I'm not talking about using a toilet paper to kill a spider in the tub.
Oh man,
We're talking about the actual. Oh my goodness!
I have no words.
Flatten the crap first, or crop first.
No, that says crap.
no, it says crap.
Flatten that crap
Oh,
first. I don't even
gosh.
know what it means. With the fly swatter.
Oh, she said.
Oh no! What did you do?
She said picking up dog poo is what she thought we were talking about. Now, I appreciate you adding context because that makes way more sense.
Thank you.
Because flip flops, and I'll be honest, flip flops and fly swatters are still a little bit out there for picking up dog poo. But, okay,
Depends on the size
However-
of the dog, I
Right.
suppose.
I mean, I'm
We-
not using the flip flop to like underneath, you know what I mean? Like, oh man.
we're-
See, yeah, you got them too.
I got the giggles.
You guys
out.
don't understand. This is like this is a household theme. We've been talking about this for years. Poop jokes with these two are always the winners.
Oh jeez. For children. Okay?
Yeah, we were talking about. Oh, Mickey, that's so funny. We were talking about
Time to clean your butt.
We were talking about how to clean
if you
your
run
butt
out
with
of toilet
TP.
paper, what do you
Yeah,
use?
what do you use? And you said flip flops and fly swatters, which is just fantastic.
Wonderful.
Oh man,
Oh my goodness, I am dying.
that is so funny.
Oh, how about Captain Crunch has a real name? How about that? And there's a reason behind the name Captain Crunch, of course. His real name is Ferdinand Magellan, and his ship was called the SS Guppy. When the cereal debuted in the 1960s, it came out that kids preferred crunchy foods to soggy ones, hence the name,
Of course.
Captain Crunch.
So Magellan was a real sailor,
He was.
but I don't remember Ferdinand was the real sailor's first name. I don't believe it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, it was Ferdinand.
Was it?
He
Okay.
was the only person that I studied in elementary school that I actually remember. And
Yeah,
I had a whole
yeah.
project
Because
on him.
Magellan wasn't he the first one to sail all the way around the world?
Yeah, Magellan
He
was.
was
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
one.
And then
Um,
Amerigo Vespucci actually discovered the Americas.
Uh-huh.
And it's a good thing. Otherwise, we would have been called the United States of Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. That would have been terrible.
Yeah. How about that? So, yeah, Captain Crunch. How about why t-shirts?
What?
I'm dead. She's died. See, she's died. I'm
What?
telling you, Mickey, that was the
fantastic.
funniest moment of the night. That
Yeah, and the more you think about it, the
Context.
worse it gets.
Yep.
was flip-flops. Anyways,
Hold on. What did you just say before that?
why t-shirts?
What do you mean why t-shirts?
That's the question.
It's
Why
a
t-shirts?
Tyrannosaurus t-shirt.
Did you know that t-shirts were invented 100 years ago? How about that?
Tyrannosaurus shirt.
Is that what it stands for?
I think so.
Cooper Underwear Company began advertising their newest product, t-shirts, to bachelors who couldn't sew or replace buttons. They originally came out as all white and were quickly trendy.
Mhm.
First, it's called a t-shirt because it's in the T shape.
No, it's called a t-shirt, like a Tyrannosaurus shirt, because it has short arms.
No, it's in the shape of a T. Second, Bob said he died on the Pacific before completing the trip.
He did. It was like soon, like right before the end.
Oh,
Oh hell, I'm not going out. I don't care how sick I am. I don't
yeah.
made it all the way around this freaking globe in this freaking stupid wooden boat.
Mickey says that she loves peanut butter.
That's the
Captain
best cereal
Crunch.
ever. I will
Yeah.
debate anyone ever. Peanut butter
That-
Captain Crunch all time ever.
You can throw that up against the Reese's cereal.
yeah, Reese's.
Reese's is solid.
That
Reese's
and then
Puffs, Reese's
Cinnamon
Puffs.
Toast Crunch is always a classic too.
Yeah, and I'm a big not life. What is it? The little
Raisin
square.
Bran.
No,
No, you like Wheaties.
No, I'm not a Wheaties fan.
Mini Wheats.
Mini wheats.
Mini
Mini
Wheats.
wheats.
I like the mini
yeah.
That's
wheats,
what I
but the little squares, the
honeycombs.
no, I like
Those are good
honeycombs,
too.
but the little squares that are what the heck is
Wait.
it?
Is it Golden Grams?
Golden grams.
Those
Golden grams are so good.
Oh, that's it.
See, I'm
That's
down
it.
to have like cereal episodes where all we do is sit here and eat cereal. Forget you
Oh,
guys.
we could do like an ASMR and just sit there and eat.
Oh,
Right.
pencils. How about this? Pencils. We're talking about
Lapis.
pencils.
Lapis.
Right? Yeah, lapis. Write a lot of words. According to reports, a pencil can write around 45,000 words and draw a 38-mile long line. That's your average number 2 pencil.
Really?
That's a
You
lot
know
of
what?
lead
That
for
would
one
be something
pencil.
that would be fun to test. Like get like, one of those super ridiculous rolls of paper and
Yeah.
just start walking. You know what I mean? Like make it a trip and just draw the whole way. You see,
See,
what I'm saying?
they have it so it like it mechanizes like to test them, so it's like on an actual like spinner and it just holds it in place.
That would be dope.
So it like,
And then when the
you
tip gets down, you got to sharpen it and redo it. And
or they just like do a whole like lead without like the wood
Oh,
on
without
it.
the wood
and then
around it.
just
like the
yeah.
inside, the
Dope.
middle.
that would be fun. See, that's
I
how you
wonder
should
how they
plan
get the
your
middle
trips.
out of there. How do they get the
They
middle
just
out of the
put it
pencil?
in.
They
Oh.
drill through it.
I thought it all.
Right.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway, it's like getting
Oh.
the fig out of the Newton.
Mickey said, if they're so good, why are they still called the number 2 pencil?
Because it is actually the hardness of the pencil.
Oh, my-
that's correct.
Get-
That's correct.
Take your. I'm just.
I'm sorry, I'm an artist.
And Bob says, "Are there number 1 and number 3 pencils?" There are, Bob. Actually, I think the number 1 would be a softer pencil.
Oh, okay. We're not just
the
going to roll
higher
past
the number,
that.
I think, is the softer it is.
The softer it is. Okay, so number 1 would be hard.
harder.
And Reagan
Harder.
knows this because she's
I'm an artist.
Oh, hey, the Joker's in the room. How you doing, Joker? I'm glad you're here. You should have been here 5 minutes ago. We were dying.
Yep.
We were talking about flies, swatters,
Fly swatters and
Flip flop.
in flip-flops.
Slammy, floppy,
Yeah.
Pin in your butt.
swimmy,
Yeah.
swammy.
That's exactly right.
swammy.
How about this? The most widely printed book.
Ooh, most widely printed book.
Oh, it's
Not the most in history, but I think currently.
Okay.
The most widely printed book is the IKEA catalog.
oh.
Really?
How about that?
Wow.
about that?
That's
Yeah.
just an obscure thing to think about. Like, you think books, you're trying to think of like the most popular, like your Harry Potters, things like
Yeah.
that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was
Wow.
thinking the Bible, but
That's the most.
Yeah, that's
like,
all time.
all time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. The store is a very easy to use website, but there are 208 million copies of this book printed every year, which surpasses the Bible, the Quran, and the Harry Potter series.
Harry
Oh.
Potty.
Harry Potter,
Potty.
Harry Potter series. So it's funny that you
Harry-
mentioned Harry Potter.
Potter.
I mentioned the Bible. And we kind of both did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how about that?
That's what I was thinking.
That's funny. The IKEA catalog. You know what's funny? I've never been in one.
I haven't either.
Oh,
we
I-
don't have one around here. Though.
Yeah, we do.
Why?
Right down on the 10 in Tempe right there.
Oh yeah, that's not
Yeah,
around here
because I
though.
go to Tempe all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Jennifer said the higher Bob's age, the softer his pencil.
Oh, once
why?
again,
Low
I'm not
blow.
gonna tell Lori to
Probably-
slander.
we
Low
should
blow.
have
Alright.
we should have vetted that
Bob,
comment.
I'll back you up there, buddy.
Yeah. How about that? Yeah. So 208 million copies of the catalog. The catalog varies slightly depending on where you see it because it attempts to follow the culture and norms of the country that it's printed for. The IKEA catalog is printed in over 72 regions. 72 regions.
Man, talk about making a freaking, not it's because obviously it's not a monopoly, but still, it seems like it. Like, think of another, like, obviously we have American Furniture
I was
Warehouse and
gonna
some of
say
those
American
stuff near here, but that's not all
Potato
over.
Barn.
But they're not all over. I don't think they even come close to competing with IKEA.
No,
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 absolutely. The
Yeah.
Swedish have.
You see what I'm
done it.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
think about what they've done to the furniture market. They force you to go through those things.
But there's a heck of a buffet in there. That's the thing that they
Swedish
don't tell you about.
meatballs.
Yes, the Swedish meatballs, they do the whole deal.
I would
And the breakfast brunch, it's a killer.
Is it true that you have to go through the whole store though?
You do. You gotta wind yourself through the whole store, and then you end up at the little eatery place. I don't know if it's in the middle. I think it's halfway through. And
What
then
if-
you gotta, but you can't go backwards.
What if you like left your you like walked in, but you like left your wallet or something?
Mm, long
You're
walk.
just out of luck.
That's right.
That's
ridiculous.
They'll shoot you if you turn around and go the other way.
right.
They have armed guards.
The Swedes.
Yeah.
Well, you work here now, so
Oh, Bob says a number 54 pencil.
Mhm.
Oh boy,
She said they have the best organization stuff and so affordable.
that's right.
IKEA.
You remember the old TV stand in our Murraysville home?
I do.
That was an IKEA piece of furniture.
Hmm.
That's exactly right. Keyboards slow down your typing. A fun fact I share with you: I sit here typing. Ugh, the author says the letters on a keyboard are situated in a certain way. You have to. Have you ever wondered why they aren't in alphabetical order?
Nope.
The method of keyboard organization is, if you will, was developed as a way to slow down typists. How about that?
So they did that on purpose.
They did it
What
on
a
purpose.
bunch of douche. You know why that upsets me? Because there's so many jobs out there that require you to type a certain percentage to get the job.
That's exactly right.
So they made it more difficult for you to get employed. Wow.
How about
I
that?
mean,
Grand scheme.
you are fully allowed to go into your settings and change that and peel the keys up out of their
No,
place.
for sure you are.
Mm,
Yeah, there's a lot of people that pop them
It's-
out. I mean, unless you're in a laptop and then you're pretty much stuck. It takes
Yeah,
forever.
I'm
You'd
not
have to unscrew the panel and then pop them out.
Yeah.
and
kind of
unscrew-
bizarre if you ask me. But the typewriter users back in the day became so skilled with the craft that they were jamming the typewriters. That's why you had to slow down, and they were typing on the QWERTY method, also known as the QWERTY keyboard. Actually,
I said it's more quirky.
QWERTY. The QWERTY keyboard actually helped to keep the machines from breaking down, and that's why it's still used today. Interestingly enough, plenty of people have no issues speedily typing along, apparently, no matter what the keyboard layout looks like. Not that we know any different.
You
How
just get
about
used to
that?
it. It's just like a video game controller. It's just like anything. Like you just
Muscle
get used
memory,
to it after time.
that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, Mickey, I'm
Hunt
with
and
you
peck.
there. I'm a hunt and peck person. In fact,
He's not no hunt and peck person. He's lying.
back in Pittsburgh, there was a
Pittsburgh.
guy, one of the most famous anchors on news. His name was Paul Long.
Paul Long.
And I can't remember how he talked, but it was like, "This is Pittsburgh. I'm
Oh.
Paul Long from ABC News."
Oh,
That's kind
man.
of talked like that.
Okay.
And but he was a hunt and pecker. In fact,
Hey, take it easy.
he pecked and hunted. And they did like a story about him.
Okay.
And as he was preparing he would always type out his own stories and stuff. And he was a single finger. And he said, "I never did learn how to type. My
That's
whole years
crazy.
as a news journalist, I never learned
As
how
a
to type."
journalist, think about that.
Yeah.
That's-
How much
Yeah,
you're
Paul
right.
Long. I'm
See,
Paul
but
Long.
that to me, okay, that's really frustrating because
Yeah, like,
no
why not
matter
get
how
better?
much you do something, like you put work into it. That's what you do. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Mhm.
okay, I'm really mad about it because I was never, even though like now I was never through a typing class. I never had that kind of thing. So the way that I like place my fingers is
Mhm.
like I like claw at them, and it's really weird. But that's how it works. Like you're supposed to put it like your pointer's on the
ASDF,
F.
JKL,
Yeah.
semicolon.
Yeah, that. But I was never taught that.
I'm a
but
hunt
I
and
still,
pecker, but I could name every single letter that
Yeah,
your fingers
but,
go
like-
on off the top.
Those are
of
the
my-
home row keys. The
Yeah,
ASDF,
no.
JKL,
Yeah,
semicolon.
I know
that's
that,
where you're
trust me.
supposed to put your fingers. But
Yeah.
like even me, like, and I don't type all that often. I do more of like mouse work and stuff just because that's what I have to do for architecture.
Yeah.
But in my own way, I was still able to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like even though
Right.
it's not the most efficient or like typical, I was still. So that to me, that's frustrating. Like to have somebody.
Well, it was just who sometimes you can't force people, old
No.
dogs and new tricks and that
No,
type
I'm
of
not
thing.
saying he should have changed his ways or whatever, but that, just from my point of view, that's frustrating. Because like if I can
especially if
figure
you
it out,
have a job where you have to do it a lot, why not get better?
That's
if you don't
exactly
have to,
right.
who cares? Do whatever you want.
that's just somebody being arrogant and wasting time for no reason.
No, Paul Long was a good guy. Let's not bash Paul Long. The
Did
late
you
I'm
know
just
Paul
saying-
Long? Did
The
you know him
I
personally?
met him
saying.
at the Monroeville Mall
You met him
Once.
at the Monroeville Mall,
After
and
the-
that determines how good of a man he
after
is.
the 1979 Super Bowl. They had this
Super Bowl.
giant banner up in the stadium. It was
Uh-huh.
this giant Go Steelers banner,
Stellar.
and they took that banner to the Monroeville Mall and cut it up into little cubes, little 4x4 cubes.
Oh,
And
that's sick.
Paul Long was there handing out these cubes
Did you get a
from
cube?
Channel 4, WTAE, Channel 4 in Pittsburgh.
Mhm.
Did you get a cube?
Of course I did. My
Where's
brother and
the
I
cube?
both did. I don't know. I have it somewhere. It's somewhere in
That's
my
not a somewhere cube, buddy.
in
All
my
right?
belongings.
That should be hand.
That's right. My brother will remember that. If Dave Smith's still in the room, he'll remember that. Paul Long.
Paul,
at
Long,
the,
good guy, handed out the cubes.
right, and that was still when they had the skating rink there
Ah, man.
in the Monroeville Mall. Before it was a food court.
I was 4 years old when we left.
That's right.
She's like, subtle reminder.
She probably wouldn't even know how to get to the Monroeville Mall. All right, moving on. Bananas are a fruit.
A-N-A.
Did you know that? Bananas are fruit. We knew that,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? But this is where it gets interesting. But did you know that bananas are a berry?
Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
See,
50. I'm turning
I'll be
50, and I
honest.
had no idea that a banana was a berry.
It doesn't shock me. It's not like the tomato's a fruit shocking type of thing.
No, we knew. Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
But it's still kind of weird to think about it in that context. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's just a
definitely.
really friggin' long berry. Like, that thing's just, you know what I mean? Like, that's so crazy to think about. Like, there's like, you know, I mean, think about all the berries we would pick, like, you know, those wild berries and stuff like that.
Right,
where
right.
They just look so different.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man.
Mickey says, I get frustrated watching my hubby type. It's worse than Peapod driving on a Sunday.
PayPal.
Peapod. We get a lot of those peapods here in the wintertime.
We does.
Let's see. Yeah, because of the outer skin, the fleshy middle, and the innermost part of a banana has the seeds. The fruit technically qualifies as a berry. This
That's
fruit
funny.
checks off all the berry boxes, if you will. Kiwis and watermelon also technically fall into the berry category. And because of the definition of a berry and what constitutes a berry, strawberries are not considered a berry at all.
Yeah.
Now
I knew
that's
that too.
groundbreaking.
Now that
That
a
is
shocking
groundbreaking.
fun fact.
So what the hell is it?
It's just a fruit, I would assume. It's
Just
not
the
a berry.
Seeds are on the outside.
Seeds are on the outside. How
But
about
it's
that?
small and similar looking to other types of berries, so that's why it got
Also, very bad if you've got diverticulitis. You want to stay away from the strawberry, just so you know.
okay.
And there's also a lot of histamines in strawberries. See, we're learning all kinds of stuff here on the Pops and Low Radio Show.
Yep.
But if you eat a lot of
she
strawberries,
uses fly swatters for poop. We're learning all sorts of stuff.
if you eat a lot of strawberries, you could have sinus cloggage.
Sinus.
Because the seeds are so small and they like,
No, it's the histamine that's in the strawberry.
Oh,
So that's why you
So
have to
don't
take an
antihistamine.
antihistamine to clear your sinuses. But
Gotcha.
yeah, so how about that?
okay. Well, if you have a runny nose, don't eat strawberries.
Booyah.
Mickey Kentucky, you understand me. Gwen Stefani, I said the BANANAS.
Ah, yeah. How about that?
Shout
That's the only way.
shout
that
out
I
Mother for
remember.
that.
Yeah, that's the only way I remember how to spell
Yeah,
banana.
shout out Mother for that.
Barbie has unrealistic proportions. We knew that.
I mean,
We
okay,
knew. We
this
knew.
is really odd news, huh? All right.
Yeah, and from the mouth of every woman in America, duh. No, but honestly, even her head is crazy disproportionate. Barbie's head is such a large size that if she were real, she wouldn't be able to walk or lift her head up.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. All right. If you guys ever saw the movie Small Soldiers, right?
Yeah.
We saw it many a time,
Uh-huh.
right? When they get their like head shaved, it's like, you know what I mean? It looks freaking weird in
Oh,
that,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Like it's just, yeah, it's strange looking. Those things are crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Barbie's head is such a large size that if it were, I said that she wouldn't be able to lift it up because her waist is so teeny tiny at only 16 inches. It would be 4 inches thinner than her head.
6 inches. 6-inch river curls.
Inches.
Her head would be bigger than her waist. How about that?
Jeez.
Yeah, interesting. And finally, to wrap it up for the Pops and Low radio show tonight, bubble wrap as wallpaper. It's true. Back in
Yeah.
1957, two engineers wanted to create a textured wallpaper, and they wanted it to be affordable for everyone. So don't get any ideas either about using bubble wrap for different types of paper. Affordable for everyone. So they thought of using bubble wrap. The idea really didn't take off, though. In 1960, IBM needed to ship some fragile data processors, and they wanted to make sure they used something that would protect their equipment. And their answer, the bubble wrap. So there you go. Bubble wrap was originally invented to be a wallpaper, but the kids would just pop it. I mean, it would not last long.
It's just supposed to be texture.
Or
like
unless you
Yeah.
flip it on the other side, there's that flat side because it's not
Yeah.
always doubled.
How about
I
that?
may have to find a room in the house for that.
Jennifer says this show is like a new information channel, like PBS. Oh, that's how we should. Hi. Welcome to the Pops and Low Radio Show.
I will literally kill myself if that's how we do our show every week.
It's Friday night.
I will purposely interrupt it just like I am now. That's so
I
frustrating.
hope everyone's
Yeah.
having a fantastic evening.
It's like Reagan said, unless we're doing ASMR, there's no need to whisper.
Yeah, but
Like,
see, but ASMR is so much better when nobody talks and you just show up and then you eat cereal and there's nothing else happens.
they do these strangest things. They're like cutting a watermelon.
Did you know that's a berry?
Yeah,
A watermelon's a berry.
that's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah. Even if you
Man.
fill it with like what they used to fill it with Everclear. You just cut
Oh,
a little
yeah.
hole.
Yeah, and then it makes moonshine.
Yeah. Well, no, then you eat the watermelon and
And then you die.
Yeah, you get hammered.
Yeah, I had somebody make me an Everclear
Pete Schwetty.
shot.
Who's Pete Schwetty?
What?
Pete Schwetty. Pete
Not
Schwetty.
sure.
I don't know what that is. Is that someone from NPR? Pete Schwetty?
I'm not familiar. I'm not a
All
regular
things
NPR.
Cookie
considered.
Masterson.
What?
Cookie Masterson.
Cookie Masterson.
All things considered on National Public Radio. What did you have for dinner, Lo?
Wah, 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 wah. Oof.
Segue out.